Well, I hope you're ready to have fun. You want to laugh? For this one, we're going to be making some buffalo chicken dip, but we're going to use ground beef. Obviously, if you've seen the title of the video. So we're going to be calling this buffalo beef dip? Buffalo bill dip. I don't know. We'll go with it, but if anybody has any better suggestions, we'll change it later. But for now, I'm just going to add about 1 pound of ground beef to a pan. And I will be using this pan as my serving vessel. So if you want to do this in a pan that you like to cook in, and then put it in like a 6x6 or a 9x9 later, that is also fine. I want all of this in there. I want to get it to start browning. And I want to add some spice to it. So I'm going to use my seasoning, Gator Bite. Add about a teaspoon of that. If you don't want to add spice to it, you don't have to. Just use a couple teaspoons of salt. Just make it spicy. Make the beef taste however you want. I've got mine pretty sufficiently brown. I'd say it's like 90% cooked all the way through. Go ahead and turn the heat off, and there is grease in here. It's surprisingly not nearly as much as I expected with the beef that I usually buy. You can dump this if you want to. I know some people like to eat the fat from the ground beef. Since I'm adding more fat to it, I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to go ahead and dump this real quick. And to make this dip-like, we will be adding some cream cheese. I have about 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to add to it. Just dump it right in there while it's still hot. If you have leftover ground beef and you want to just do this like later, you can either leave your cream cheese out to let it soften, or you can, heat it up in the microwave to soften it. But all we got to do is incorporate this into the beef. Okay, once it's making those good macaroni sounds, we can go ahead and add the buffalo portion of this. And for that, I will be using Crystal hot sauce. If you want to use buffalo sauce, you can literally just add hot sauce and melted butter together, and that's what buffalo sauce really is. But I don't really want to add more fat to this. Like I said, I've already got plenty in there. I'll just start with about a 1/4 cup of my hot sauce and get that mixed in, and we'll give it a little taste to see if it could use more tang to it or not. I'd say so. I'm gonna say that's about a 1/3 cup total of hot sauce. And what hot dip is not complete without way too much cheese in it? So I'm also going to shred in, I don't know, 2.5 ounces of sharp cheddar into this as well and get this mixed in. And then shred over a little bit more over the top. So we could take our dish, put it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for roughly 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted on top and it's looking nice and bubbly. It's steamy right now. I'm gonna let this rest for a few minutes so I can actually taste it. So I'm just gonna let this rest for a few minutes and then we'll be right back to taste it. And I'm back to taste it. Are you ready? It smells great. It smells like tangy. It smells tangy. It smells tangy. Oh, it also smells a little beefy. So what this is telling me is that anything could be great when you add hot sauce, cream cheese, and cheddar to it. You could probably do this with like any type of meat and it would be fantastic. This is really good with ground beef, so it's a good option. I think it's a good snack to have for like a get together, or if you're really hungry, it'd be a really heavy meal. So yeah, do with that what you will. Do you like something spicy? What about tacos? These are just 2 of the flavors you can get at CarnivoreCompanion.com. There, we sell clean seasoning. It's just salt and spices with no other added weird ingredients or chemicals or dyes or anything like that. What you see on the label is what you're going to get. And if you want to support the channel, it's the best way to do so. Just simply go to CarnivoreCompanion.com. Use the code CarnivorousChef to save 15% off your order and turn your meals from ordinary to extraordinary. Let's get back to the video.